CloudSeed is an open source collaboration that bolsters cloud adoption and app modernization. GitLab is the one DevOps platform, and digital transformation is not complete without making the process of deploying to the cloud as smooth and simple as possible. In that regard, we've looked at making authentication, configuration, deployments, including preview environments and automation, really simple. The focus now is on getting databases. Here's the update for 29 July. Last week we spoke about 90261 as the MRs and 90034, and I briefly highlighted about 91685. 91685 was a big merge request that refactored the routing across several endpoints, and now we're doing things more on the back end with Vue.js components being just components and not being responsible for routing. So this was a big refactoring that has been merged in the last 2 weeks. That's great. Second one I'll mention is 93174. This was a request we got from one of our users in the private testing where they wanted the ordering of the projects based on GCP project IDs. So this affects several views and forms. This was done and merged. So that's the MR number 2 that got merged. And happy to announce that the production readiness review MR is also merged. So now GitLab CloudSeed is ready to be rolled out. So that is great news to get the production readiness review done. Two open MRs right now, 92350 and 93554. 93554 is actually a spin-off of one of the review items that came up in 92350. So you can see both these MRs as just one MR. And the idea is to introduce defensive checks when setting up a Cloud SQL instance. The way this works is that the instance creation is an async process. So this gets triggered in the background, and then we ask a worker to keep monitoring the status. Once the instance is ready and runnable, the worker should set up a database, a user, and those kind of basic things. And we want to be defensive while doing it because there are a number of race conditions where one action is successful but something is not, and the worker could go into a, let's say, a feedback error loop, and it never succeeds. So we get this done as well. Hopefully this should get merged in the next few days, and then the focus would be on completing the whole cycle. Now let's get the UI for the Cloud SQL part as well merged. So that'll be introducing some controllers and some views and some components that are already merged. So get that whole cycle going, and we have a complete feature to demo. That's the focus, and that's all for this update. Thank you.